Let me pass. Sorry, I am checking the stream. Okay, the stream is ready. Here we are. Okay, so yeah, yesterday's class was interesting. We were practicing the application of verbs in past. And we were practicing this drill that would help us memorize the pronunciation of verbs. The drill was as follows. Verb, which is, for example, accept, ends in T, therefore, its past need an extra syllable. Accepted. Appreciate ends in T. Therefore, its past need an extra syllable. Etc., etc., etc. The same strategy for the rest of the verbs. Let's remember, let's make a little memory so Jessie can check the application. Karen, help us remember yesterday's class. How do you know the pronunciation of avoid in past?
Avoid ends in letter D.
Yeah, correct.
Therefore, its past needs an extra syllable. Avoided, no?
Pronunciation. Oh, yes, you are correct, but pronunciation.
Sorry.
So what's the pronunciation? Exactly, it's syllable, not syllable.
Sorry, syllable. Let me do it. Again?
Yes.
Avoid ends in D. Therefore, in past need an extra syllable. Avoided.
Perfect. Very good. That's correct. Val, how do you know the past of include?
The past of what?
Of include.
Include the verbs end in E? No.
In the alphabet, yes. But the sound corresponds to D.
Okay.
That's a very important observation. It's very different to consider alphabets and sounds. Of course, include ends in E, but this E is silent. So we need to say that include ends in D or in D.
Okay.
Again.
Okay, include ends in D, therefore its past need an extra syllable. Included.
Excellent, the extra syllable. Yes, because include 2 syllables. Extra syllable, did. Include the 3 syllables. Right?
Okay, yes.
Excellent. Jessie, do you see the logic and the strategy to remember verbs in past?
Yes, teacher, I think.
Let's try with the verb invent. How do you know the past of invent?
Invented.
Invented, What is the logic behind it? Use the drill to explain the logic.
T or D.
T or D?
Invented.
But invent ends in T or D?
T.
In T. So one more time, repeat.
Invent ends in T.
Comma.
Yes. Therefore,
Mhm.
its parts need an extra syllable. Invented.
Excellent. You see?
Yes.
This is called a drill strategy. A drill strategy is a plan of attack. A plan of attack in specific cases. Oklahoma drill.
Okay.
You got it?
Yes, I got it.
Let me put a small ball. Drill strategy. So we are going to, for verbs, regular and irregular, it's so effective to use drills. Drills of practice and plans of attack. We are going to continue with the next drill. The next drill will go through rule number 2, actually. It's not number 1, it's number 2. Let's practice. Rule 2. If the verb has a voiceless sound, this is important. If the verb has a voiceless sound, at the end of it, pronounce the ed ending as t. This is important to check because the e becomes silent. The e is silent in this case. Of course. There we go. If the verb has a voiceless sound at the end of it, pronounce the ed as t. The e is silent. What is, in this case, a voiceless sound? For that, we are going to go to the soundboard. And in the soundboard, you are going to see that we have some sounds that have no activation of voice. For example, if you activate your voice and you say, let's imagine this is a perfect example.
E.
E. Everybody repeat. E.
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 You are activating your voice. Do you understand the word voice? Or you don't understand?
Phonetic.
Similar to phonetic. The voice. You know, this is my voice. So if you activate your voice, you have a voiced sound. Like E.
E.
Like like A. No? Some consonants are voiced. For example, this. B, 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 b. I activate the voice. B, 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 b. But there are others that have no voice. For example, this. Pronounce everybody. Pronounce everybody. Everybody.
Should.
Shh.
Yeah.
Excellent, very good. That's the one. You know? So these specific sounds, these specific, the ones with colors, are voiceless sound. A voiceless sound is a phonetic that doesn't activate your voice. Is silent, but it has power. This is fundamental to understand rule number 2. So let me put it like this. Okay, the P, the F, the T, the Ch, the S, the Sh, and the K, these are sounds that have no voice. So here you have a clear example. Ask ends in K. Therefore, the pronunciation should be asked. The pronunciation is asked. Help ends in a voiceless sound. Therefore, the ED sounds like a T. Everybody pronunciation. Help.
Helped.
Exactly. Guess ends in a voiceless sound. Therefore, the ED in past sounds like a T. Guessed. Everybody pronunciation.
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes.
Similarly, stop ends in a P, which is voiceless. Therefore, the past sounds like a T. Stopped. Everybody pronunciation. Stopped.
Stopped.
That's correct. This is super fundamental. And it's super important to practice the correct pronunciation. Because attention, if you pronounce the verb stop, stopped, incorrectly, it will sound as stupid. You know, if you pronounce stop it, sounds like stupid. Sounds very similar. And you sound like a bad person. So nice people pronounce correctly. Bad people pronounce incorrectly. Are you nice people or bad people?
Nice people.
Okay. If you are nice people, pronounce correctly. Any question?
No, teacher.
No.
Perfect. This is rule number 2, the T. So we are going to practice the drill. Listen to some examples. Okay, attention.
Asked, checked, kicked, liked, looked, talked, thanked, walked, worked. Confessed, crossed, dressed, embarrassed, guessed, impressed, increased, missed, passed, promised, announced, danced, forced, influenced, introduced, noticed, reduced. Brushed, crashed, punished, pushed, rushed. Matched, punched, reached, searched.
This was incomplete. Searched. Next.
Laughed, fixed, relaxed, laughed.
And that's pretty much it. So what is the drill in this case? Let's practice our drill strategy. We are going to do a different drill. The drill in this case goes like this. Verb ends in sound, comma, which is a voiceless sound. Therefore, its past ends in T. And then the verb in past. With this drill strategy, we are going to do for example, this form. Tell me the verbs. Let's begin with the drill, Karen. How do you know the past of check?
Okay. Check ends in sound, in CK with a voice sound.
Okay, but it's not CK. Remember that we are not talking about alphabet. What is
Verb.
this that you pronounce?
Check.
Only this?
K.
In K.
Okay.
Check.
Check it ends in K, which a voiceless sound.
Incomplete, which?
Which is a voiceless sound.
Which is, don't forget the verb be.
I'm sorry. Therefore, it past ends in
And again, it's not it. Slow down. You're going too fast.
again. Therefore, its past ends in T. Checked.
Excellent. So one more time. One more time with conviction and perfect pronunciation.
Okay. Check ends in K,
Uh-huh.
which is a voiceless sound.
Uh-huh.
Therefore, its past ends in T. Checked.
Excellent. That sounds better.
Yes, thanks, teacher.
That sounds better. Good drill. Good drill. Good drill. Tell me, Val, how do you know the past of the verb look?
Look ends in K sound,
I like it.
which is a voiceless sound. Therefore, its past ends in T. Looked.
Perfect. Very good. Let's pass to the next. Tell me, Jessie, how do you know the past of dance?
Dance ends in E? No. Dance,
Talking about the alphabet.
what?
We are not talking about the alphabet.
Oh, yes.
We are talking about sounds.
Dance ends, dance ends in E?
It's not an E. This is not the alphabet.
¿Sí?
Well, C, yes, but again, we are not talking about the alphabet. We are talking about sound. What is the last sound in dance?
Oh. So dance ends in S,
Exactly. Which is?
which is a voiceless sound.
Exactly.
Therefore, its past ends in T. Dance, danced.
What happened? You have
No.
an extra syllable.
Danced.
Perfect. Danced. Let me give you the audio.
Danced.
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 Uh-huh. You see?
Yes.
Very good. Let's go with another. Let's go, for example, Viridiana, what about this? The verb, for example, brush.
Brush ends in sh,
Uh-huh, correct.
which is voiceless sound.
Yes.
Therefore, it past ends in T
Watch out, it's not it.
and sh.
Therefore, yeah.
Therefore, its past ends in
int. Uh-huh.
brushed.
Excellent. You are totally correct. Listen. Brush.
Brushed.
Right? What about the next one? Tell me. Oh, this is difficult. Check this out. All this. Let me eliminate the ed. And we obtain this too. Karen, How do you know the past of match?
Match ends in sh,
Uh-huh.
which
Yes.
is a voiceless sound. Therefore, it past ends in t.
Again,
Matched.
not it.
It's
It's exactly.
again.
Yes.
Match ends in sh,
Uh-huh.
which is a voiceless sound. Therefore, it past ends in t.
Yes.
Matched.
Very good, girl. That's correct. Listen.
match,
No, this is present.
matched,
This is past.
matched,
Mhm. How do you know the past of search, Val?
Search ends in ch,
Uh-huh.
which is a voiceless sound. Therefore, its past ends in t. Searched.
Perfect, girl. That's correct. Listen.
searched,
That's it. You are understanding the drill. Now, I really hope you memorize the drill, you know? Finally, let's check these three. These are difficult. The next three are very difficult because the alphabet doesn't match the sound. Attention here. For example, the next word, the pronunciation for he, ha, ha, is laugh. You see? So technically, laugh doesn't end in H. That's the reason I insist that don't focus on the alphabet. Focus on the sound. You see? So for example, Jessie, how do you know the past of laugh?
Left.
We are not, no, because we are not talking about regular verbs. All the verbs that you have in front, they are regular. All
Regular.
of them end in ed. But how do you know the pronunciation?
Pronunciation. Loud.
It's right here. If it is in ed, you're talking about regular verbs. Regular verbs change in past, adding ed. You see?
So
Follow the drill.
love
Mhm.
ends in
Mhm.
which is a voiceless sound.
Mhm.
Therefore, his past ends in T. Love it.
Again, and the T,
Love it.
but you are
Ends
adding an
in
extra
T.
syllable.
Loved.
Excellent again.
Loved.
It's not ow. Look at the sound.
Loved.
It's not ow.
Um,
How do you pronounce this?
ah,
love.
La. No, ow no. La. Open very, very big. Laugh.
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 La 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 la. Laugh.
Laughed.
Perfect. Open very, very big. Not because you have a,
Laugh.
you need to pronounce the U.
Mm.
That's not necessary. Laugh.
Laugh.
In past,
Laughed.
okay, nice, but don't say eh. Eliminate the eh.
Laughed.
That's it. Laughed.
left,
Laughed.
You see? So be careful. The correction here is not loud. is laugh. And the extra syllable is eliminated. The extra syllable is only in rule number 1. Rule number 2 doesn't need an extra syllable. The next one is the word fix. What is the last sound in the word fix, Viviana?
Fix. Yes.
Fix and in.
And in which is a voiceless sound. Therefore, its paths and it fix.
Perfect. That's correct. Listen.
Fixed. Fixed.
Which is the same issue as relax. Karen, how do you know the past of relax?
Relax ends in s, which is a voiceless sound. Therefore, its paths ends in t, relaxed.
Fantastic. That's correct. Very good. Okay. Girls, you have it. Let's continue with rule number 3. Finally, to finish this class, rule number 3 is if the last sound in the verb is voiced, then pronounce the ed ending as d. Again, the e is silent. Here too. Super important to establish. So the past of travel is traveled. The E is silent, but the L sounds. So what is the difference between a voiced sound and a voiceless sound? The difference is in the voice. For all the sounds that you have in front, the rest of the soundboard is voiced. Here you have a B, L, N, R, G, etc. All the rest of the soundboard is voiced. Do we understand what is a voiced sound?
Yes, teacher.
Super sure. No questions, for example, Viviana, Example?
Yes.
Okay, let's watch some examples. Attention.
Appeared. Compared. Considered. Entered. Remembered. Arrived. Received. Observed. Improved. Saved. Advised. Buzzed. Paused. Raised. Sneezed. Killed. Pulled. Traveled. Claimed. Jammed. Burned. Examined. Explained. Turned. Warned. Borrowed. Annoyed. Cried. Glued. Carried. Weighed. Robbed. Scrubbed. Belonged. Hugged. Arranged. Encouraged. Challenged. judged, managed,
Ta-da! Easy peasy, Japanesey. What is the drill to memorize this? Well, you can say that when the verb, the drill strategy in this case is the verb ends in the sound, which is a voiced sound. Therefore, its past ends in D. Very similar to the previous. So you need to understand the difference between voiced and voiceless. If you understand the voice and voiceless, you can pass. If you understand the difference between T and D and the rest, that's another strategy. In a nutshell, it's very, 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 very easy if you mentalize this. No, this is irregular. This is the best way to memorize. 1. If the last sound in the verb is a T or a D, pronounce the ED ending as an extra syllable. 2. If the verb has a voiceless sound at the end of it, pronounce the ED ending as T. The E is silent. And 3, this is supposed to be 3. If the last sound in the verb is voiced, then pronounce the ED ending as D. With this information, it becomes easy peasy Japanese. All this information is in your structures handbook. Everything that I just told you is in your structures handbook, and I need to pass you the new edition because I do some changes about it. But your structures handbook is a manual where you can see and catch all this information. Okay? Let me pass it to you in this moment. Do you have any question?
No, teacher.
Cool. So let me pass. I'm going to give you the screenshot. Help me, please, passing this slide. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, eh? We have this one. We have this one. And the sound goes like this. Just a second, eh? I'm gonna pass you. Just a minute, just a minute. I'm working on it. Okay. Ready. Please help me passing this slide through WhatsApp. This is the summary for this lesson. Of course, remember the drill strategies. Mhm. That's pretty clear. Excellent. Thank you very much, Jess. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I was missing that one. Here we go. Do we have any question, my people?
No, teacher. Teacher.
Super,
No,
super, super.
teacher. No for now.
No for now. Very good. We are going to exercise this information on Monday. Okay. On Monday, we are going to have, no, on Monday, we're going to have listening, and then we're going to practice this on Wednesday so we can memorize this a little bit better. Meanwhile, right now, you are done for the day. We finished some minutes before. Go and relax right now. Enjoy your family, enjoy your weekend, and I hope to see you this Monday.
Thank you so much, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.
Wonderful.
You too.
See you Monday, teacher.
Bye-bye.
See you. Bye.